Turn that down just a little bit. What's going on, everybody? How are we all doing? Oh, let's get out of here. All right, we are live. Okay, what are we doing today? We got some Cosmic Crucible going on. We got some She Tower, whatever the fuck the satellite, Vendor's Tower, satellite. What's it called? Sword Satellite. There it is. I knew it was an S, and I was like, I'm not getting there. we'll figure it out eventually. We're only on floor 20. There only are 40 floors, but I think it's getting reset later today. So it's kind of just how far can you get? How many rewards can you get before it gets reset and it starts for reals? Or did they already reset it? I thought we were. Oh, no. There's an issue where you can't reach the top levels. I just assumed the top levels weren't there, but. All right, let's jump to the current floor. Let's see. $1.7, but that's split up over like 12 people, so we don't need it to be super crazy. We could potentially... Like, we can't fall, right? We're at 20, so we're not going to go anywhere. 21, there's a checkpoint right there. So we're not going down anything, so that's good. I kind of, in a weird way, want to try Alpha Flight. Just because I want to play with Alpha Flight. I think there would be a little bit punch downy at this, but not too bad. Oh, I can't even use half of them. Never mind. 5-star only. I thought it was 4-star. Well, it'd still be locked out of 2 characters, but still. All right, we're not using that then. Let's see. Morning, real life. How you doing? How you enjoying the new alliance? I guess we should see what we got coming up. Oh, okay, so it goes down a little bit. Interesting. Hiding from real life just recently joined us over on X-Force. Hopefully it's a good fit for him. What's up, 00 Gold? Good to see you this morning. All right, we don't need this team. That's overkill for sure. That could potentially work. Such a relief. I don't feel the pressure to be war elite and much more relaxed. Excellent. You will every now and then get pushed if you're not completing your lanes and stuff like that, but they're generally pretty friendly about it. And even if you don't manage to have it happen, it's more just a reminder than anything else. Just like, hey. But no, for the most part, it's a pretty chill group of guys. I think this will do fine. Because you were in a big spending alliance, right? So I can only imagine would get expensive as shite over time. I mean, if you want to spend on the game, fantastic, but you should never feel pressured into it. Looks like everybody's on one screen at one time. Kestrel's probably going to be our biggest threat, although she can revive, but whatever. So who's buying the bestest offer ever in the history of offers? You know what? It actually is legitimately a good offer. It's just not for me. And the issue, we're staying positive, damn it. You first sentence in. The problem isn't that it's a bad offer. The problem is that it's going to be, the Hank offer will not be as good. So you're going to have to go back to full spending if you want Hank. And if you buy Black Panther and not Hank, what was the point? So, like, don't kid yourself. Even if this is a good offer, you're still in for, like, I'm going to say Canadian, like $400. So, That being said, as a one-time offer, $170 for a 5-star character is good. It's just not, you know, good enough to make me spend $170 on this game in 1 month. I thought they might make it cheaper, not as or more expensive with some extra shock. So it is now. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't buy character offers, and I sure as heck don't buy 5-star character offers. But it is cheaper than buying a 5-star character, based off of Sasquatch, which is as far back in research as I went. Because Sasquatch would have cost you about $235 Canadian for a 5-star, and this one's $170. So it is $65 off. Like, that's not nothing. It's just that $170 is more than I'm personally willing to spend. Oh yeah, I went real deep. I went into exactly one video old for me. That's how far back I went. I don't record that kind of stuff. Like, I don't pay attention to the offers. They're not something I'm interested in. So I'd have to, I don't know, dig deep on Reddit or something. It was just one of those, like, I don't care enough. I was debating making a video. You can actually, yeah, this isn't timed. Where is it? There we go. Like, you can see a pitchfork back there. Because I was actually planning on making a video for it. And I ran out of steam. I was just like, I don't want to be, I don't know where I'm going with this, and it's just going to be negative and angry, and I just don't care enough, and we'll save it as a prop for the future, but like right here, right now, I'm just like, I don't know. People have pretty much said everything there's going to be said. You're either in or you're out. It's just, we'll see. We'll see how oppressive he is. That was Immortal Sin before, and yes, a 5... Mephisto and Last Alliance and top 50 raid going for Diamond War. Ugh. Hey, it's my favorite streamer. How you doing, Jacob? Good to see you this morning. Of course, I would come right as you're talking about going real cheap. Nice. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Uncertainty is more than 90% of the player base spends in a month. Exactly. Sometimes more than I spend in a month, in any month. Also, last night, Ambassador Al was the 500th person to acquire Mephisto. How does he know that? I like spreading the news whenever different streamer like. How does he know he's 500th? Also, that's amazing if he actually legitimately was that milestone. That's pretty funny. But how does he, where do you see that? Good on him. Yeah, I guess we just want to get rid of you just because you're going to just keep taunting us. But we want to get rid of Peggy as well. You can look at your ranking? All right. Was it legit 500 or was it like 501 but close enough? Legit 500. That's awesome. That's pretty cool. I'll send him a message after this. We're just puttering away at Tower. We're going to get to our Cosmic Crucible. We're not going to have a terribly long stream today. We're just kind of hanging out. Willing to talk almost about whatever you guys want within reason. So let me know what you guys are feeling. All right, we got rid of the 2 captains. All right, Oliver, appreciate you stopping by. Have a great day. Very quietly, he has been in the 500, and I think every Dark Dimension. I think he was even a top 15 with Super Squad. Jeez. Zero is 495. He was 500 a few hours later. So they're starting to come up more reliably. That's a good point. We did start Dark Dimension. We don't have the right team. We kind of... Our Apocalypse just refuses to get to Gear Tier 19. I cannot find the last like 5 or 6 shards that I need, and it's really frustrating. What's up, Fost? How you doing? Looks like towers legitimately last for 6 days. See, that's what I'm not sure, because I didn't really look into it beforehand, because I heard there was a technical difficulty where you couldn't get to the top 10, so I assumed this stopped at 40, and I just never looked into it until like 2 minutes ago, and now you can see 40 all the way up. So I don't know if you can actually access these, or if they're just there and there's a, like, is there a bug here that won't let you go any higher? Or are you actually able to keep going? I honestly have no idea. I'm just kind of messing around because I figure I might as well get as many milestones as I can, but got my APOC to 19 right as I got to city. The perfect timing. Well done. Doing well, all. Hope all is well with you. We're doing fine over here. We're doing just fine. I don't think I'm going to be doing this for too long, so I might end up seeing you on Fortnite in a little bit, but we'll see. We'll see how the stream goes. They'd said it would be shortened to 2 days, ending later today, but in-game it still says 6 days. Well, that's the problem, is you never really know who to trust, right? I'm just going to keep playing and see how high I can get up in the rewards. And if they reset it, they reset it, but... Alright, what are we looking at, actually? I didn't even take a look. 12... okay, so that's... So the characters themselves are starting to get bigger, but the numbers are a little bit smaller. Another update this morning. Another update this morning. I didn't see an update this morning. July 3rd. That's today. The team has decided to undo the shortening of the current Sword Satellite, giving the entire holiday weekend to complete the milestones in the originally intended time frame. The current Sword Satellite will end on Monday, July 8th, and a new one will be on shortly after with the original leaderboard rewards intact. Oh, okay, so they're not... Okay, so it's still what they're doing before, they're just giving us more time to mess around with this one. So they're basically going to run it twice in a row, with the second one being the one with good rewards. Okay. All right, cool. Got even more time to work on it than I thought I did. That's all right. I unlocked Mephisto 9 minutes before the start. Wait, what? 9 minutes before they start OGCC yesterday. Oh, God, yeah, okay. We scrambled to build completely redo my entire defense. Yeah, that sounds fair. Probably worth it. Probably worth it. All right, we're going up against Asgardian. Wait, which age? That's a fair point. It's a nice take homes. I like that. Yeah, I feel like people might be less upset about not getting certain parts of content if there was just always new stuff to do. It's when you get like 3 weeks in a row where you just feel like you're grinding and there's nothing happening, and then you finally hear that something is coming and you don't have access to it, you're like, oh, all right. But yeah, if there's going to be stuff going on, then sure. 2-0 this week. Well done. Well done. We lost yesterday pretty handily. We're hoping we do a little bit better today, but we'll see. We shall see. All right, sorry. Head in the game. Asgardians. What are we doing against Asgardians? They're not terribly big. We can probably bring in a slightly smaller team. Match my defense what Boomer used last week. So far, it has stymied my opponents 2-0. Very nice, very nice. Could go in with Undying. Ooh. How are they looking? This might not be big enough. Looking at a punch up. I don't know that I love that. Lots of sweaty palms. Trying real hard. What the heck? What's this? It's nothing. Okay, sorry. All right, so hopefully we can get our... Oh, never mind. Mephisto's already gone. So much for that game plan. Not Mephisto. Wow. Nobu. Wow. That's a very different situation. All right, but we got rid of their Vault and their Thor, so we're actually doing just fine. I was hoping to get all those counterattacks out there, but it doesn't seem like that's going to be necessary. Kingpin and Mr. Negative are just going to carry this one. How do people like the Sword Satellite? Is that a game mode in general that people enjoy, or is it just purely for the rewards? Like, do you have fun with it? Or are you just kind of like a chore you have to get through? I enjoy it, but I'll admit, like, it's not a chore by any stretch. But it feels... Because you can only use a team once a day, and I realize you can break the teams up and whatnot. Like, it's a great theory crafting exercise where you can be like, all right, I'm going to put this guy with this guy. Generally, the way I like to play games like this is I like to bully. So I like to get bigger teams and just punch down, and that's hard to do sometimes when you can only have so many teams that you can use in a day. All right, so Tangled Web is going to be an issue. Big Time Spider-Man. Where's the rest of that team? There we go. So on paper, it looks like a punch up, but they're all relatively small.
What? Did we just become best friends? Yup.
Thank you, Corvus. I appreciate that. I don't know. Could have swore you already were, but hey, I appreciate you either way. Thanks for checking out the show. Aren't you subscribed? Maybe that was a gift. No, they wouldn't gift you if you weren't. Well, whatever. Either way, good to have you here. It's a punch up, but all of our people are bigger than their... I think this will be fine. We'll see how it goes. It's been a weird week. Because it... Every day it unfollows. Weird. I feel like things have been going well here. I've been making content. People seem to enjoy it. People keep coming and hanging out. And yet, both YouTube and Twitch, like, my numbers are just slowly going down over time. And I'm just like, all right, it is what it is. Like, I can't complain. Things are still, like, generally speaking, things are doing well. But it's just, you wake up and things aren't where you left them last night. You're just like, all right, cool. Is there a schedule for the movie podcast streams? It's every Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There was a schedule and it got kind of mixed up because my brother is in town this week. So this week should have been one where I'd be hanging out with Run 7. But because my brother is in town, sorry, that just felt really loud all of a sudden. But because my brother is in town, we're going to have him live in studio. So he's going to be sitting actually right beside me here. We're going to do the flicks that make him tick, which we've done now with Cleaning Agent and with Purple Sticky. And then after that, we're going to try and get back into schedule. So theoretically, every month you should have one episode that's just me and Brian hanging out, or me and Run 7 hanging out. One episode that is me and my brother doing a top 5. One episode that is a flicks that make you tick with a different guest. And one episode that I'm hoping we can do it fast enough will be an R rating, which is going to be me, Cleaning Agent, and Run 7 ranking movie franchises. But no matter what, it's always on Thursdays, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It looks like Purple Sticky and Dadpool Gaming is going to be the next guests on the movie trivia show. We don't have a set date for that yet. Those usually have been Saturday mornings as opposed to Thursday evenings. Just seems to be easier for scheduling wise. When I know when that is, I will absolutely let you know. Well, it's good to get the awesome. It's great to get the positive feedback. So thank you, Anti-Valor. Now you know when to find it. He did wake up saying Miranda. Did he? I don't get that reference. It happens here in Frost. You know, there's where you just like constantly get unsubscribed for no reason. I've had other people say that too. Like you are not the first person to tell me, like, because I've had a couple people like subscribe. And I'm like, we've talked for months. How are you not subscribed? He's like, I thought I was followed, not subscribed, but you know what I mean. And it's like weird. Like I don't know what it is, but hey, I appreciate you keep coming back. You could just take the easy way out and be like, well, I guess we're done here. All right, can we... Oh, we're stuck over here. Sure, let's get rid of her. What do you mean by that, Frost? I don't understand that reference, Frost. Yeah, my PC... the streamer bot, what I use for all my alerts and stuff, for whatever reason, likes to crash 38 times every time I stream. But as long as I don't hit that OK button, it just keeps working. So, like, if we close this... Yeah, there it is. Let's close it again, see if there's more. Nope, just the one so far. Like, after, like, a 7-hour stream, though, I'll have, like, 50 of these. And as long as I don't click it, it keeps working. So I just, like, all right, we'll just leave it alone. It's a weird program, but it does everything I like so well. It's so much better than, like, Triggerfire and stuff like that as far as, like, what I can allow it to do. It's just weird that it keeps trying to crash constantly. All right, we got rid of her, so that's good. Big Time is going to be an issue still, but I'm less worried about him. The worst part, well, head over to my Discord. Discord doesn't unfollow you, and you'll get the notifications every time I go live or post a video over there. !Discord in the chat. We're not going to hit him directly, but let's see if we can take Wasp out. That's not Wasp. Yellow Jacket. Perfect. Just slowly picking away at the team. Miranda was the word summer class. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Call back to the episode with Purple Sticky. I'm seriously considering going back through all of Firefly and then watching Serenity. The Discord isn't as active as I'd like it to be, but on the plus side, it's not like active with just random garbage constantly. So like when you get something, it's usually somebody actually wanting to talk or have something to say. But I wouldn't hate seeing it be a little bit more active. Did you realize one of you? His name is Brian. So it wasn't like they set that up on their end. I don't change what their names are. So it just so happens that like I hope I'm not outing anybody, but like, of the content creators I talk to, a lot of them have the same names. Let's just put it that way. And so it happens that Purple Sticky and Run 7 are both Brians. On TV, you'll have to do it later. No worries. Agreed, Foss. That's a good episode. I started the show Fringe last night. Spent 3 hours of sleep time watching it. Excited to get home and watch it again. I got maybe a season and a half into that show. Was really enjoying it, and then just forgot it existed. I have nothing negative to say about it. It wasn't like, oh man, this one episode really pissed me off. Nope, just moved on with my life and didn't realize it kept going. I think it has like 9 seasons. Like it went for a while. And it's a good show. It's got a good mechanic. Like I like everything about it. I just never knew about it. One random short got you intrigued. They're deep faking the Bryans. Scopely AMA. I think if Scopely was making them, there'd be a lot buggier and probably more positive about Scopely. Maybe that's just me. I'm just guessing. Ooh. Let's check that out real quick. When... Nope, not yet. Okay. I wonder if he even noticed that he doxed himself. Well, now I'm curious. Who are you talking about? Who doxed who? I'm interested in what you mean, and also nervous that we don't want to dox him again if he actually did. Maybe send me a message in Discord or something if you're serious. Get rid of this guy. Perfect. All right. Only the revive on him. Is there, out of curiosity, is there any guests you guys would like to see on Flicks That Make You Tick? Like, we're gonna have my brother on tomorrow, which we'll see. That could be interesting. Just because it's a conversation between me and him. People seem to enjoy him, but a lot of people won't know who he is, obviously. I know I've got another friend in real life who is dying to get on the show. But, oh, and Benny Westside. Benny Westside's going to be on the show the end of July. So, but are there other content creators, other people in the community, anybody else that you're like, oh man, I'd be really curious to see you two team up for an episode or see what he has to say? Like, I'll reach out to somebody, but I'm just curious who you're thinking. Who do you want to see on the show? Dave and Al together? Diamond Dave? Oh, T-Dub would be a great idea. He's got a good energy too. I should reach out to him. Honestly, I don't even, like, we might not even do the Flicks That Make You Tick. I just kind of want to hang out with that guy for like 20 minutes, half an hour. You know what I mean? Like, he just seems like a good dude. I followed him way back when, and I just never saw it. Like, he disappeared, and I know that he had his mother, I think, had some health problems. And I was still following him, but I legit forgot about him. Like, I just didn't watch him very much before he left, and he came back, and like I instantly fell in love with him, and was just like, oh yeah, no, this is my home. If you're on, I'm gonna be watching you. Plus, he watches me in the shower. How could I not pay attention to him and try and have a conversation with him? We could have a shower stream. That'd be so weird. No, let's not do that. That's a bad idea. Yeah, Diamond, him, and Al are always debating things. That would be fun. I don't know what I... Right, okay, no, yeah. No, I was thinking it'd be good to have him on for something. I don't know how that would work for a Flicks That Make You Tick. You wouldn't want them debating each other on what films matter to them. But we did have Ambassador Al on for the movie trivia, and he did phenomenal. I was trying to remember who he was up against. He was against Sen Raven. They both did really, really well. Nice close match. If Diamond Dave is up for that, I would absolutely have Ambassador Al back on the show again. T-Dub's a good dude. Can't disagree with you on that one. He comes across very genuine, and I just love his energy. He's never come out to his community on what his name is. I wonder if he knew or even thought about the fact. Oh yeah, I asked him before show. I asked him beforehand if he's okay with it, and he all in. Purple Sticky is, for lack of a better term, like down to clown. Like every time I've asked him for anything, he's like, "Yep, absolutely." It's like I asked him for that. Well, actually, I didn't ask him. He's the one person for that ad I have with all the different content creators. He's the one person I didn't ask. He came to me and was like, "Hey, do you want something for your show?" And then he went the extra mile and put the Grimace thing on for it too, which just made it more hilarious. So right then and there, I was like, all right, this guy's pretty cool. Approached him for the movie trivia. Yep, all in, no problem. Approached him for flicks that make you tick. Yep, love to do it. Absolutely. Do you mind if we use our real names? Absolutely. I'm Brian. How you doing? Like, just good dude. Just willing to jump in and help out wherever he can. Gotta love him. All right, we're going to get some Masters of Evil, a couple of whatever their team's called. New Warriors. About a 2 million team, probably. Does this work? Probably. Probably works. And if it doesn't, who cares? It's all a game. We're just hanging out and staying positive. All right, so Al, Diamond Dave, T-Dub, top of the list. Al, Dave. Was there another one in there that I missed? You hear that Jacob, who's always in everyone's comments, is a pretty cool dude. Mongolia has had those convos with guests. Yeah, I absolutely anti-valor. Dave and all together. Purple Sticky. All right, well, I can definitely reach out. I'll reach out to T-Dub for sure. I'll reach out to all of them. Ambassador Al also, like, has been very willing to help out and join in anything that I ask him of him. Diamond Dave, we've talked on air, but we've never actually talked, like, on Discord or behind the scenes or anything. I'm sure he would. He seems like a great guy, but... Missed El Jefe and Jefe shot button? What? Nothing showed up if that's... Is it not on? Whatever. I'm pretty sure the shot's live right now. I'm not saying you should do anything about that, but I'm pretty sure it's live. All right, we got rid of Kang. Let's get rid of... He doesn't have a Cersei, but even so, let's just make sure that he doesn't go off. What's up, Vral? Good to see you, bud. It's been a minute. Hope you're doing well. We're just kind of hanging out. Nothing super exciting going on at the moment. We will use some Cosmic Crucible in a minute, but we're just working our way through Tower lazily. How have you been? So busy? Fair enough. How does it feel that all of the major controversy in this game is based around, you know, your captain? Your countries, because like we just got Alpha Flight for Canada and we're like woo, and then they suck and you're like oh. But like Captain Britain is like the rage. Well, I mean rage inducing. Just got back from taking Mum to the hospital. Oh shit, sorry bud. I hope everything's okay. I'm used to England causing trouble. I hope everything is well with her. Hopefully just something routine. No, I have to take a shot button in time for Mongoli's revenge. Ooh, that would be fun. I don't think he'd do it. The problem is Hefe can't be on screen for work-related reasons, so there'd be no proof that he did it. And I don't know, I just don't trust that guy. He's sketchy. Routine procedure, she's fine. Excellent. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Duchess of Destruction, how are you doing? We were actually just talking about the Mongoli movie show and different guests that we could have on. I know a while ago you'd mentioned you'd like to be on. I think you said something about you were not a film critic, I lost the word. You studied film in school. Film major, maybe? Is that accurate? Am I completely blanking on that? Might be scary having you on. You might completely dominate me in movie knowledge and I'll just look like a fool, but hey, that's what people are kind of used to here. Tactical snuggles. All right. What are we even looking at here? Wakandans with a tangled web. So have you seen my Thursday night show? I know you've been on once or twice, but we do an episode called The Flicks That Make You Tick. I've done one with Cleaning Agent and Purple Sticky so far. My brother's going to be joining me tomorrow, actually, for a third one, where I basically give like my guest that title and let them decide what that means to them, whether that's like their favorite movies of all time, movies they watched at a young age that made a really big impression on them, stuff like that. So is that something that would be interested? That you might be like, yeah, I could come on there and talk about some things that make me. I would say probably pick like 5 to 10 movies, somewhere in that range. Don't want it to be too short, don't want it to be too long. But I'm looking for guests. I've got Jonathan tomorrow, and I've got Benny Westside at the end of July. So, I mean, we're looking a little ways out. Give you some time to think about it. But if you're interested, let me know. Oh, there you are. Cool, I'm in. All right. I believe we're friends on Discord, or at very least I've got you. I can find you on Discord, so I'll reach out to you there. I'll just write your name down so I remember. Dutch Destruction. I knew it was Destruction. Very, very cool. What is the theme of the show? So it would be, I'd probably have you on for a Flicks That Make You Tick. So it would be you discussing what movies are important to you again, as I said, like I kind of leave that open to you, whether you want to do your top 10, whether you want to do movies that, you know, had a major impression on you in some way, maybe something that pushed you into looking into movies more seriously, or whether something formed your sense of humor. Like it's kind of up to you how you want to do it. Like if you watch the one with Cleaning Agent, a lot of his had to do with who he watched them with at the time. Like obviously who he watches movies with was very important to him. But then the one we did the Purple Sticky was more like he broke it down by genre. So like, this is my favorite action movie. This is my favorite horror movie. And they're movies that he would like, oh, I'd watch this again right now. So I'm very curious to have my brother go over his list. He's told me that he's got it pretty much nailed down, but he won't tell me anything about it, which I think is kind of fun. So we'll have to see how that goes tomorrow. Ticked or ticked off? Mostly ticked. Not ticked. No, mostly tick. Like that make you who you are, or that, you know, mean something to you. I leave it up to you. You've got like a month and a half, so you got lots of time to figure it out. And if you have any questions, by all means, reach out and let me know. But generally, we just hang out for hour and a half, just kind of talk movies and have a good time. There's not a huge structure to it. And I think that's kind of the joy. I think the audience just enjoys coming and hanging out with us for a little while, seeing what we have to say about movies they do or do not like, see if we can change their mind on stuff, or see if we can give them good recommendations for stuff. It's all good. Did we did use that team. I haven't used HiveMind. Forget what we're going against. Let's see if HiveMind would do it. Probably Overkill. Jacob will be free towards the end of August. Now, Jacob, you've had issues with having a camera and a space to record. Would that be something you can get over by then? Because you've been on the show before, but we've never actually got to see your smiling face. It'd be nice to actually have you on as a legitimate guest and not just somebody rambling in the comment section. Don't take that as anything. It's not that I don't have space or a camera. It's I don't have the space to do it consistently. I'm a videographer. Of course I have a freaking camera. I have like 8. Yeah. Oh, Hulk, you're back. Good show, bud. Now I know you've got a camera. I know you used to do this, but yeah, I guess the consistency was the part that I was tripped up on. I thought you didn't have space in your house. Maybe it's you don't have space in your house to leave it set up constantly. That's the problem. But yeah, I'd love to have you on at some point. It honestly, like, I've got it. Unlike the movie trivia show, I've got quite a few people who want to be on the Flicks That Make You Tick. So it might have to be like bi-monthly. But that being said, I also don't want to burn out on guests inside of 6 months and then have, the show kind of dies. Is that gonna, well, it should hit everybody else at least. Just as blind as ever. Good to know. Good to know. Oh man. Now I guess this is a hard one to say before you actually can see the episode, but as I mentioned, like my brother's been on the show a couple of times, and honestly, I just enjoy hanging out with him. So that's going to keep happening, whether there's an audience there for it or not. But how interested are you guys in having like rando people on the show? Like, as I said, I've got a buddy in real life. He trolls in the comments on a Thursday, and he wants to be on the show pretty badly. And I'd love to have the conversation with him. I just don't know what the viewership would be like on somebody you guys have never heard of. Like, he's not an MSF member, right? Because even if I had somebody like Jacob on who isn't a content creator, if you pay any attention to Marvel Strike Force, you probably know who Jacob is because he's in everybody's chat all day long. I don't know how he gets any work done. So it's a little bit different there. And obviously, if it is like a content creator, then you guys know them pretty well. Hopefully they're... That was loud. Like whether I've Run or Purple Sticky on or somebody like that, like, you know who they are, so that's a draw. I'm just not sure if, having just like, hey, this is a random friend of mine, want to come on the show and talk about movies? I've literally been on set calling a shot and still managed to type in someone's chat. Might want to pay attention to your actual job, but hey, as long as you're managing to do both, I guess you do you. All right. This would have been a good one for her. Actually, this would be a good one for the Eternals. Kestrel would have been nice, but oh well. You and you. Cabal's probably overkill on top of that. Maybe like an Emma? Or a Loki. Maybe a Loki. Soften them up a little bit. We did Bifrost. We don't have... Okay, let's go with Emma. I have my ring light as well as other lights, a good mic, 2 different web cameras besides the one on my MSI gaming laptop, and I'm about to get the video processors and one of the brackets on my screen fixed. How many floors did I do today? Not many. I think we're on like 7 or 8 today. I've been playing Satellite very casually because I thought it was going to go away, and now it's extended for a week, so until the end of the week. So I guess now we kind of have to try and actually get as high as we can. I was expecting that later today it would just reset and be like, all right, now we try, but here we are. Oh, day one. Day one, I got to floor 20 or something. And honestly, at that point, I just kind of went, I'm good. My brother's in town, so like I'm kind of playing when he's not available. So he's at lunch with a friend right now. But this afternoon I'll just be hanging out with him and pretty much not touch this game at all. So yeah, so they brought in a new update earlier today that somebody was pointing out where they've decided to give it until the end of Monday. So it'll end on Monday, July 8th. They're not going back to the original payout method, and then there's going to be a new satellite running soon after that that will have the leaderboard, it looks like. A new one will begin shortly after with the original leaderboard rewards intact. So the rewards are still lessened for this one, but it is going to last longer. Which I'm choosing to take as a positive, because why not? We don't need Gam, both of them. You know what? You're not going to be useful anywhere else. I'm probably not running that team. Basically, I just need 5 other people. Pretty sure... Nah, let's get rid of Bucky. You're not going to be any good at all. Let's get rid of you. Let's grab Rogue. She's not going to be good anywhere else. There we go. So the thing with having strangers on the show is still a very fascinating thing because movies are something that we're all have in common and unites people, and we can all... And you can see a lot about someone based off of what they like. That's fair. I like that. I like that answer. No Bucky love at all. And like my buddy is pretty knowledgeable about movies and stuff like that. So like, I mean, he didn't go to school for it or nothing like that. Like he's not Jacob Holmes or Duchess or nothing. But he's not, you know, he's not going to have like a dude bro episode. He's like, oh man, this movie's the best because it's so cool. And you're like, okay. What did you like about it? Oh, it's so good. Give me a little bit more, bud. I need something. No, he'd actually have a pretty good discussion. It'd be good. All right. Can't hit Kestrel, so be it. Let's get some buffs. Cool. So this will definitely kill her. We'll get the double tap. Hopefully we'll just take out a bunch of people. Pretty much everybody. Love to see it. Get wrecked, Fury. My biggest issue is I have a photographic memory, but I suck at names, and a lot of the time I will call actors and actresses with their what's their face. So not good at the trivia show. Cool. Okay, if you want, I can share my code next week. I know we're similar to TCP. Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be awesome, actually. I will not turn that down. We're actually getting a decent amount of rewards. I want to get to 30 and then probably call it a day for now. Shouldn't be too hard to do. We got lots of teams left to go. Although we need a decent sized team for that. It's all good, Duchess. Just glad to have you here. So what do we have? I wish it would tell us here if they've been used. We have not used our X-Men. I think we've used all that. We used these guys, right? Yeah, we did. Okay. We haven't used our X-Men yet, so we still have that. We haven't used our Secret Defenders, which would actually be good here because you're going to have some things that are going to come back to life. We haven't used Old Man Logan or any of our big toys. Haven't used those guys. We don't need him. That's overkill. We could put one more person here and be very happy. Who are we going to put here that we're not going to care about? Zemo, just to go quickly. I don't know if that's actually... Oh, whatever. This team should crush. I could probably beat the average person at movie trivia, but I didn't want to go against someone like Ambassador Al or something like that because they're nerds that work from home and they have nothing but time to read pop culture and whatnot. Ooh, shots fired. Wow. Just because you're working from home doesn't mean you're not working, but sure. I'd be curious. Like, I mean, I'm not going to lie. I was hoping more people would like jump at the idea of being on the trivia show. I'm happy with the people we've had on. They've all been great competitors, but I haven't had like anybody from the audience reach out and be like, man, I think that show's really cool. I'd love to be on it. Be like, hell yeah, let's get you on. Like, I'd love to have a bracket. That would be really cool. Have like 8 or 16 people signed up and do a tournament. That would be fun. That'd be a ton of work, but it'd be so worth it. The reason why you're not having a lot of people reach out is because it's better to be thought of as a fool than open your mouth and remove all doubt. Fair. I said that once on Run 7 stream. I was in, like, it has that, like, cause he opens up the chat to content creators, and I jumped in, but I was in with, like, Doolum and Dorky and Benny Westside, and, like, just, like, way smarter people than me. And they're like, oh, Mongoli, you're being really quiet. I'm like, fuck yeah, I am. You seen the group we're surrounded by? Like, I'm just happy to be here. I'm not gonna sit here and like contradict Dorky on something. Are you kidding me? I'll get destroyed. I haven't bothered because I don't watch most of the movies you guys talk about. Well, what kind of movies do you enjoy, Vral? I'd be curious what you guys watch across the pond. Or if that's just you specifically. Lack of equipment might be an issue. It absolutely could be. Absolutely. But I mean, most people have like, I don't know, I guess it could be tough. I was thinking like most people have like a cell phone or like a laptop camera at absolute least. All right. Last one for this, then we'll get into Cosmic Crucible, and then we'll call her a day. I didn't even see what it was. I just thought it was big. It has, yeah, okay, so this would have been the one. I messed up. I should have used this team here. We'll be fine. Oh, look at you. Do we just go with the arena team? Oh, man, we still have a lot of heavy hitters left to go. Let's go with you. Let's you. Where are you? There you are. Do this. I feel like this is significantly overkill. We do still have attacks left to do. Maybe we don't need you. Bring in you. That can get rid of some stuff. We'll see. Very least, we're going to get the checkpoint and then move on with our lives. Oh. All right. Let's see. Who do we want to kill first? Probably Morgan Le Fay. Let's get rid of her. Revive. Yeah, okay. She's got the vulnerable, so we'll go with her. Got rid of the revive on Zemo, which is nice. She's just straight gone. Let's go for Dormammu so he doesn't do anything stupid. Yeah, this node's falling apart pretty quick. Fantastic. All right. Will Falcon punch Strange? So oh, never mind. I guess we'll Falcon punch Wong just because he's got the revive and just one less thing to have to actually deal with. Dormammu just takes a nap. And we are golden. Not that we didn't think we would be considering the heavy hitters we brought, but if we're done playing for the day anyways, might as well go with a bang, right? All right. Now let's jump over and see what our Cosmic Crucible looks like. Actually, let's open a whole bunch of these red orbs because maybe, just maybe, we get lucky and get our Apocalypse where he needs to be. Wouldn't that be sweet? Oh, we got some diamond orbs too. Ooh. An orb opening video, you say? No. We'll do it on Twitch. I'm not recording it for YouTube. Come on. There we go. Oh, shoot. I'll take that. Where are we at for you? Almost got him up to the next star level. We're already doing okay in the raids with him, so c'est la vie. Actually, let's check on that just to make sure we're not like... Yeah, we're not going to hit 80. Apparently, I was the 60,000th person to unlock Super Scroll. Nope, wrong one. No, right one. Sorry, right one there. Wrong one here. So if I find the leaderboard, this will be... So I was the 16th person to 16,000th person to unlock them? Is that what this says? Interesting. I never cared enough to look. So this doesn't change? Like this is just... This is set in stone? That's cool. Snoopaloop. I wonder how many... Oh, wait. No. Leaderboard. 315th to get Ultron in Dark Dimension 2. So either the game just had that many more players. Now, admittedly, I was late coming to the game, so Ultron was out for quite some time. Dormammu would probably be the better one to check, because I think Dormammu... Like, I think Doom was already in the game by the time I started playing. Dormammu was probably the first character that came out after I started playing. Or Doom came out after I started playing, but I was so low down there was no chance I was going to get him. So let's just check this out. 70th. 1,000 again, but whatever. 700. And apparently I was the last one? What the fuck? That's as far down as they count? Weird. What? Beta Ray Bill only beat me by 18? Beta Raid Bill. Aha. You're a tricky bloke. I gotcha. I'm wise to you. I was going to say, I thought he'd be like first. Yeah, there we go. 2. That makes way more sense. I don't know how many of these people are even still playing. T-Dub, wow, 16th. All right. Let's go see if we can use Apocalypse at all. $20 orbs. Not a 1. That's T-Dub's new account? Jeez. I wonder, are they only available? Are the things I'm looking for only in this orb? %, my foot. Okay, so can you just straight up not get those in this orb? Is this why I'm having such awful luck? Because it's just not luck, it's just not possible. Doesn't look possible. Gross. Okay, so that's why it's taking so long. So it's only like 1 or 2 orbs a day that I'm getting. Cool. Cool. All right, might as well crack these guys. I'll take it. Would not have hated more Sasquatch, but I'll take it. All right, here we go. The actual ones that we care about. Let's see. Blue is good. Wolverine's not great. Although I didn't have it. Oh, so it actually is an upgrade. Okay, I will take it. That's actually not bad for the Alpha Flight team. That's significantly less exciting. But sure, I'll take the Wolverine. That's all right. Let's see what that takes him up to. 506 to 544. That's a decent build up. And he's actually gotten significantly stronger recently. So you know what? I'll take that. I'll take it. That's a win. Not so much. You're not a win. I opened 9 diamond orbs and got absolutely nothing worth talking about. Gross. We're trying to stay positive today. I will take 1 diamond on Wolverine. That's okay with me. Am I jumping for joy? No, but it's fine. Nothing. Cool. Cool. I think that was all we had. Oh no, do we have any of the queens? No, we don't. No, because that's not the orb we were actually getting things for. Okay. Black Bolt and Sunfire. We've already got 2 diamonds on Black Bolt, so we're pretty set for him. I just haven't been hearing super exciting things about him, so it's just kind of like, all right, cool. Yeah, he got an update. Yeah, I'll take it. Like it's better than not, but nothing super exciting there. Nothing there. So I've converted almost all of my diamond shards. Like I keep pretty much, I mean, there's 2 here now, but generally I keep 1 because I've got every single character in the game at 7 red stars, not dark promotional credit characters. All the regular characters that use these orbs, I've got at 7 red. So as long as I keep 1 here, I can always make sure that I've got like the 7 red on the newest character. So like Black Panther, sure, I've already got 7 red on it. Now I understand the logic of just cash them all into silver diamond credits because by the time you get that character up to 7 red star, you'll have enough things to buy it. I get it. I don't know. Something in my brain just would rather see that I've got them at 7 red stars already. Is it stupid? Yep. Sometimes I'm stupid. What do you want from me? That's how my brain works. I like to see that these characters that I don't even have stars on yet have 7 red. Oh, well. Definitely not the ideal members of those teams for the diamonds, but better than nothing. All right. I think we're still waiting on this one, right? 11 minutes to go. Okay, so let's get into some Cosmic Crucible. We'll see how we do. I do the same thing. I don't like looking through the whole store. Easier this way. See? Somebody's on my side. Now, I understand. I get it. For anybody who's like yelling at their screen right now, let's go back for 1 second. I completely understand that my 22,000 silver and my 4,000 gold are dead. They do nothing for me anymore. I get it. I should be using those resources. But for the 1 orb, which is what, 5 silver? For the 10 maybe? Let's say 10 just for sake of argument. For the 10 silver promotional credits, my brain is happier. That's worth it to me. I don't know. All right, so we're taking a look at the commander, not just any commander. This is the one. And he is below me. Cool, we're punching down. That's not true. He's going to have a higher TCP. Yeah, his TCP's got me by 25 million. So he's actually a bigger player than Jakers was yesterday. But he stopped playing yesterday for some reason. Couldn't tell you why. Because he only got 16,000 points. So either he got absolutely dominated or he gave up. I'm going to say he probably gave up if he's got 85 million points, but we'll see. Let's take out his Defenses, Alpha Flight in 1, and they're not terribly big. They're big enough. That's kind of scary. Spiders in 2, which we couldn't clear yesterday, so we'll have to try and figure out how to do that a little bit more efficiently today. We did manage to get through this. Now the Rogue is going to be interesting, as that's going to add an extra layer. I believe it was Dormammu we fought with yesterday, which does give them revives, but honestly, most of this team has revives anyways, so that didn't add a whole lot to the fight. But her being taunting could be a real pain in the butt. I haven't gone up against Superior 6 in a very long time. I haven't seen them on defense in a while. Got Darkhold in 5, and then Doom with Secret Defenders in 6. Surely not the commander. Yes, it is. It is the commander. Did Spider Society in 2 this round, full SD. My Doctor Strange is garbage, but I hear that he's still the way to go just because he adds speed up or something. All right. So we have no Extreme X-Men. So we could merge our Masters of Evil and our Cabal, which would be just devastating. Three is Mercs for Money with Rogue. Also, the same matchup in room 6, the previous round, Punch Across. So historically, when I see this team here, I used New Warriors against Secret Defenders, and it usually works pretty well, but this is a very large Secret Defender, so I don't think I can punch up that high. You can New Warriors 3, right? Then maybe SD Apocalypse 4. New Warriors Old Man Logan? Will that work? I don't know if I've tried that. New Warriors is like 1.8, 1.7, somewhere in that range. Relatively small, but they generally get the job done. I just haven't tried them against Logan, I don't think. Where are they? The fact that I have to keep scrolling down is not great. 1.79. So yeah, 1.8 essentially. Target Rogue with the Firestar special. Spread from Rogue and Dakin. Old Man Logan and Rogue should fall over. Just don't do Gwenpool's special. Start with her basic somewhere besides Old Man Logan. Interesting. All right, New Warriors in 3 it is. And this is full New Warriors. We're not switching out Dagger for nobody. Okay. Okay. What do we like against Alpha Flight? Firestar is the 3.8, or sorry, 384. Cool. Are we doing Secret Defenders, full Secret Defenders into room number 2? Because if we do full Secret Defenders, our Doctor Strange is embarrassingly small. Don't know why I went here. We actually want to go here. 46. I know he's there for the speed up. I get it. But even so, that's just awful. And you're instantly rethinking it. I told you. I have done this room or this team with Lizard and Secret Defenders. Yesterday we fumbled the ball on that one, but generally that works okay. Raise him a little bit. How high are we going? What's up, Eric? Good to see you. You can, but I do know where. How high do we want to take him? Like 75? Enough to get blue. Oh, we don't even have that much gold. We should be able to find some. Not there. I hate that it brings you here now instead of the actual gold orb. Like anybody just has mega gold orbs laying around. Yeah. Oh, we don't have that many gold orbs even. Getting a little low. Mine's 85 G16. That's not happening. Not today, at least. Don't have slightly less would suffice. Have an open mind. I don't need them. Shiny mats I need. Are you sure you need to build? I don't know that I do, to be honest, because I'm pretty sure he works as long as he's on the field, kind of a thing. Fill speed bar by 10% for ally with least speed bar. So maybe it's worth getting up to this point at least. So where does it say where you have to be for this? Requires level 54. Okay, we can take him to 54. Well, that's fine. And we can buff that. He's still pretty small, but at least he's, you know, he's got that level 4 on his passive, which will help. We could take them to 60. And then just get these all to level 6. That, you know what? Sure. That's pretty cheap, right? 500,000. We can spend 500,000 on this guy. Build him up a little bit. I don't care. Go away. Thank you. Don't forget. For Alpha Flight, in 1, Boomer cleared them easily with Eternals, Doom, Fury, Star-Lord. Star-Lord? Seemed pretty clean. I like the way my voice cracked on that. That was good. That was well done. Like actual original Star-Lord? Why? For the energy? You don't want to see where my Star-Lord is. Wow. You thought Doctor Strange was bad. Guardians. This guy, level 75. 1 diamond. I mean, I guess he's level 75 and we got a billion of these. We might as well bump up those numbers. And who else was it? Eternals, Doom, Fury, Star-Lord. Okay, the rest of that team makes sense. I haven't seen anybody use Star-Lord for anything. He gets a turn, then Doom pops off. Oh, we actually need to find some of this. Wow, we need to find a lot of this one. Ooh, okay. Maybe we can't bring this guy up. $12. Okay, that climbed pretty significantly. That was not nothing. $4. That was nothing. That sucked. Another 12. 68. Almost there. $78. Come on. We got this. There it is. Make sure Star-Lord on the end next to Doom. What might be worthwhile? Also, any chance you want to take Strange high enough to unlock blue ISO? I debate. That's going to be a couple million gold. Like, how are we taking this? 3s? 2s? Let's go 2s. If it works, maybe we'll take them up a little higher, but we're a little shy on gold, and that would cost us like 5 million or something to get them up to 75, and I just don't know that I care. All right, that's about as much as I care to do with him. All right, I'm gonna have to write this one down because this is Eternals, Doom, Fury, Star-Lord. Fury, Doom, Star-Lord. Let's go actually save that team just because if it works, might as well have it in our repertoire. Why did I go there like I already have it saved? That doesn't make any sense. Eternals. Doom should be right around here. There we go. Fury's going to be quite a bit lower. I'm assuming he's mostly there for the speed up more so than anything else. And Star-Lord's way down. Let's just look for Guardian. All right, so like that. So Star-Lord's off in the corner with... All right, let's save that for later. Okay, so room number 2, we're doing full SD. So room number 1 is that weird boomer concoction. Room number 2, we're doing SD. Room number 3, we're doing New Warriors. Do we Cabal 4 or 6? Oh. This isn't that high, but it still is something we need to worry about. We could Hive Mind this, maybe? Hive Mind gets a couple of revives, would do okay. I'm open to suggestions. I just got to run to the washroom real quick. I'll leave it on this screen so you guys can see what's up, and I'll come back and hopefully you have an idea for me. Nothing. All right. Well, let's see. What do you still have available to us? Let's start there. Hive Mind, Pegasus, Ball. We're using our Secret Defenders. We still have our APOC. We still have our Tangled Web. There was a team back when. Do I still have it? It's kind of that team, but we wouldn't have the Eternals access, but that's fine. We could do Omega Red and something else on there. There, that could work. Omega Red, so bunch of those things will kill and they'll stay dead. Get a little bit of speed boost just so we go faster than them. Steal their death proof. Yeah, that could work. Okay, so we'll take that for room number 5. Just call it Tangled Web Nova. And then if we do maybe Cabal here. Cabal Lizard Zemo. And then APOC something here. APOC Hive Mind. Maybe Kestrel so we don't get any Doombots doing anything stupid. Might be unnecessary. Ah, gotcha. Okay. Got some seriously heavy hitters in Marvel Strike Force playing right now. I get you. Okay. So we're gonna run APOC something. Is APOC Hive Mind or is APOC Kestrel better? Probably Hive Mind, I think. I think. All right, shall we get right into this? All right, let's kill the music. This is day 2, so there's another round, as in, like, yes, there's day 3, and yes, there should be another week of this season before the next one. So depending on which one you're asking, I guess depending on which one you're asking, the answer is still yes. This is only day 2. Let's go to gameplay. Actually, let's go full screen. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Mongoolie Show. Today we meant to be going out tonight for bro's birthday, so it's nice not to worry about it. Nice. That's awesome. Have fun with that. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Mongoolie Show. We're here for another round of Cosmic Crucible. Yesterday, we did end up losing to Jakers, but today we're going up against the Commander. Not just any Commander, the Commander. Put some respect on his name because he does have 85 million TCP, which is a whopping 25 million more than we do. So we'll have to get into this and see how he does. Now, yesterday, he doesn't look like he even finished his attacks. I don't know if maybe he lost really horribly or if he just gave up, ran out of time. Hopefully, he does the same thing today. That'd be amazing. But let's see what he's got on defense. All right, so for room number 1, we've got Alpha Flight coming in at 2.2 million. Room number 2, we've got the entire Spider Society at 2.6. Room number 3, now he's got Mercs for Money along with Rogue here, which is going to be an issue because she's going to have Taunt. That's going to be very annoying to get through. Room number 4, we've got Spiders, not Spiders, the opposite of Spiders. We've got Superior 6, don't know why I blanked on that name so hard, with a very big lizard sitting at 3 million power, so that's kind of gross. Then we have Darkhold along with an Archangel at 2.1, and finally we've got Secret Defenders with Doom coming in at 3 million power. Now, 2 of his characters are not only gear tier 19, but they're also 3 diamonds, so this is going to be a fight for sure. Let's see what we're going to do in room number 1. All right, in room number 1, chat has convinced me to try this. Apparently, Mobile Gamer did this yesterday, and it worked out very well for him. Hopefully, we can recreate that. We're looking at Eternals, Fury, Doctor Doom, and Star-Lord, of all people, to go up against Alpha Flight. Now, this is a minor punch-up. We're looking at about 300k punch-up, but I think the game plan here is to try and give some speed and some energy, get Doctor Doom's ultimate to go as fast as possible, and just do Icarus's ultimate a couple of times in a row, and hopefully that'll be good enough to just wipe out the enemy. I think we had a beeping noise during while I was recording there. Let's make this full screen for 1. Go away notification. All right, in room number 1, my chat has convinced me to use this concoction that apparently Mobile Gamer used yesterday and worked out very well, so hopefully it'll work out well for us. What we're looking at here is the Eternals along with Doctor Doom, Fury, and Star-Lord. Star-Lord's going to give some energy to Doom. Fury's going to give some speed up to the team. Hopefully we're going to get that ultimate off and use Icarus's ultimate multiple times and just wipe the floor. At least that's what we're hoping for. Let's jump in and see if it works. It's weird to have the headphones on and no music. It feels very anticlimactic. That's probably not the right word, but... All right, so we are stuck behind the taunt from Sasquatch. We're just going to give our team... This is the one that gives speed up. And that should make our Icarus go. I don't think this is going to do enough to really get things going. But again, hopefully we'll get it off with the Doctor Doom. We did get rid of the taunt, which is nice. Oh, we didn't have to hit him again. That was unfortunate. So be it. Guardian is almost done. Can we... What are we doing here? Grant 2 ability energy to random adjacent allies that can only go to Dr. Doom. So let's do that. Make sure Dr. Doom gets that energy for his ultimate. And there we have it, folks. Dr. Doom getting his ultimate to go off on his very first turn is gorgeous for us. Will this just take Guardian out? Not quite. That's not Guardian, that's North Star. Either way, can we get rid of him? We can. Fantastic. Let's go into their energy dealer, I think, just to rob them a little bit of what they need. See if we can't just wipe him off the board. Not quite, but he is pretty heavily damaged, so that feels pretty good for us. And Icarus should be able to finish him off there. And he got Guardian. That worked out beautifully. Now we're going to take out Wolverine. We're not terribly worried about Sasquatch if he's the only one on the field. And he is. Oh my goodness, that was so pretty. All 5 of them left alone. Who knew that Star-Lord would be useful in this day and age? My goodness. Thank you, chat. Wow, okay. I'm just as shocked as you are, Holmes. All right, room number 2, we were going to go in with the full Secret Defenders team. I don't have it saved. I know for a fact that I don't. Let's go down to Secret Defenders. So let's see. We're going to want her on the edge, probably with him there. Strange off to the side, even though it probably won't matter. And we might as well save that team. All right, room number 2 is Spider Society. Now, again, this is one that chat's recommending. We're going in with our full Secret Defenders. Yes, that does include our Doctor Strange, who's sitting at like 58,000 power, super small. He's just there for the speed up, though, and hopefully we can use enough of our ability blocks and stuns and stuff like that to just control this team and take them out nice and quickly. We tried it with Lizard yesterday. It didn't work as well. Maybe the speed bonus here is going to help. Let's jump in and see how we do. All right. Okay, so we don't have our Lizard to attack right away to get rid of a bunch of their positives, so that's a little unfortunate. We are going to go... okay. Yeah, we're going to go with our ultimate into Noir. With her, and then we're going to try and ability block or stun these two. Let's go for Pavitar first. Try and get the ability block on him. It goes off, which is gorgeous. Can we stun? I know we want to kill Peter, but we got to make sure that these guys don't do their craziness. So we want to make sure they're blocked and then go hard on Peter, is my understanding of how this works. Maybe we do stun Peter just so he doesn't have his stuff going. Yeah, okay. You talked me out of my game plan. All right, we're going in for Peter all in. We did get the ability block on Pavitar, who can be super annoying. So if we can get rid of Peter B. Parker, that'll be the major healing and whatnot of the team, all the clears. So that would be great. This is going to get rid of attack all enemies. 90% chance to flip positive into negative effects. Apply 2 random to the Marbury target. He's already... Okay, if we can get rid of the death proofs, that'd be great. Did nothing that I can tell. Just not doing nearly enough damage with each hit, it would seem. I would love to see Peter B. Parker significantly lower than he is. We got rid of the Pavitar with that attack. That's amazing. I didn't even anticipate that one. But I will gladly accept it. Can we just do some damage to Peter, please? Get him off the board, and I feel like we'll be in great shape. So that's gone. Noir's gone. Okay. We still have 5 members left on our team. They're down to just 2, and honestly, one of them is going to fall apart any second, probably to the bleed. Can we keep every member of our team? We can't target the one we want to target, but this will hit everybody, so we should be fine. Down to just 1. Now we can just focus fire on her. This went so much better than it did yesterday. Oh my goodness. All right. Who knew Doctor Strange was the missing ingredient? I did not see that one coming. Live. Come on, bud. You made it this far. Just survive a little bit more. A little longer. You're so close. Ah, dang it. All right. Well, he did what he was supposed to do. We're going to survive this fight no matter what. There's no way we die here. It's just a matter of how long it's going to take to get rid of their last member. That didn't quite get the job done. This should. And there we go. We're done with room number 2. We got 4 of our teammates surviving. So not the greatest efficiency, but full clear on 1 attack. I will take it. Let's move on to room number 3. Room number 3. Where are you guys? There you go. All right, now room number 3 is a 600k punch up into an Old Man Logan, and they've got a rogue there to taunt us. This one scares me, but I'm being assured that new warriors will do wonders here, so let's give this a shot, see how we do here. The game plan is essentially to get a whole bunch of bleeds onto Old Man Logan, have them spread around, and hopefully those will pretty much kill him before he has a chance to do too much. That's the game plan here. Let's see if we can execute it. Somebody said something up ahead here that I want to take a chance of. Basic with Gwen. Does it matter on to who? Gotta type faster. So far, bro. All right, so what we're looking at here is we're gonna do our basic instead of our ultimate, and of our special, just because we don't want to give any speed to Old Man Logan. We're gonna do the ultimate here on Rogue, and that should give it to Old Man Logan, and the other one that should apply some bleeds all around. There we go. And then we're gonna spread those bleeds around with Gwenpool and her special just to make them even stronger. And then the game plan here is hopefully, there it is, Old Man Logan just dies to the bleed, and the rest of this team is just not nearly as scary without him. That's fantastic. All right, we're going to keep focusing on Rogue because she is the next scariest member over here. After that, we don't really care too much about Deadpool and the rest of the team. So let's just make sure they all go down quickly. But honestly, like, Old Man Logan dying was huge for us. That really makes the team fall apart after that. I can't believe how well that worked, to be perfectly honest. I really should have more faith in myself and the chat. All right, we're gonna go with the ultimate here. At this point, we're pretty much just focus firing on the last 2 members. They don't have their infinite revives because Old Man Logan isn't here anymore, so it's just a matter of getting them down low enough before they do much damage to us. And yeah, we're gonna save the ultimate here, I think, because it doesn't have the amount of charges that it needs, so I don't think we care. Just do the basic into Panda Pool. It does have Striker into a vulnerable, so we will get a couple of attacks off that, which is nice. Panda Pool shall go down fairly quickly, and then it's just Deadpool, which isn't too big of a threat to a 5-man team. There we go. Morning, Deadpool Games. How are you doing? We're not getting the charges on her. Okay, we did lose... What's her name? All right, Deadpool's gone. Just Panda Pool left. We did lose Gwenpool at some point there, but so be it. This, even with the efficiency loss, this still feels so much better than I thought it was going to. Old Man Logan was the bane of our existence yesterday, so the fact that we're getting through this is wonderful. Wow, this guy just takes an absolute beating. There he goes. All right, moving on. Wow, Day's going well. Now, we do have our 2 biggest fights left to go, so let's not get ahead of ourselves. How are you doing, Dadpool? I saw you sent me some photos and a list. I haven't taken a chance to really dive deep into it, but I do appreciate you getting that back to me so quickly. I find her ultimate isn't ready nowadays. It used to be ready for the second turn for it. Yeah, that's what I would have expected with her. I'm not sure, because she still had her entire teammate there. I'm shocked it didn't work, but... C'est la vie. Good. Waiting to get into First Descendant, playing the Switch with the kiddo. What is First Descendant? Brand new game? Something I should be on my radar? To Google, you say? All right. The First Descendant. Play free now. Available now for crossplay. Play solo or join a 4-player co-op rank, strategize, defeat powerful bosses together, engage in thrilling combats and dynamic... Interesting. I like that it's free. Am I reading that accurately? Do you still play much Helldivers, or was that a flash in the pan? Flash in the pan. Why is that running? Oh, on the laptop. Okay, the kids are playing it upstairs. Fair enough. First Descendant. I just realized this is all getting recorded. Have to be edited out. So be it. That's not my birthday, but whatever. It'll get me in. Is there gameplay in this trailer? I'd love to see some actual, like, what the game is. I love the sci-fi look of it. That looks cool. I mean, it looks super cool, but, like, show me the game. I'm kind of getting weird, like, super clean Outriders vibes. I love the jetpack. That looks pretty freaking dope. And it's free to play? I mean... There, oh, dang it. I was gonna say, that's actual gameplay. Yeah, I'll give this a shot. I realize nobody actually asked me to give that a shot, but, you know, whatever. It looks cool. I remember seeing this because of the bunny girl. Okay, what's up? Game's pretty cool. Yeah, she never has the charge in this for reason. How do you First Descend in this game? Like Destiny, Warframe. I love Destiny. I did not care for Warframe, so hopefully it leans a little more Destiny-ish. Still making Helldivers content. It's just slow right now. I want to go back to Helldivers. It just, because it crashed so much for me, it just really frustrated me. But like when I could play it and it was working, I enjoyed it. It's very fun. I'll probably make content for this, especially with bossing. Game's pretty fun. I played it the last beta, seemed amazing. Let me make key drama, set the language to Korean and English subtitles. Let's pass. Oh, right. Fair point. Good call, real life. Outriders is a decent comparison. The game's better, though. I hope so. I liked Outriders enough. It wasn't great, but it had decent elements. You can grind for everything besides some cosmetics in the game. Well, that's good to know, like Warframe. Cool. All right. Let's get back to this, though. Room number 4, we were going to bring in our Cabal, Zemo, and Lizard, unless somebody has speak now or forever hold your peace. Actually, we're not using Masters of Evil anywhere. We could come in with Kang and Titania if that's better. So we could do this at 22, which would be a nasty little punch up. Or do I have the MOE version? Or the MOE, what? No, okay, that's not it. I was like, that can't be right. With him, and where is she? She's going to be significantly lower. There. I did have a save somewhere. Okay. Either way, it's going to be a pretty big punch up. So we could go with the speed version. I mean, I guess he does affect speed as well. We go in with... I think we might as well go in with Masters of Evil on this one, right? Kang's probably not going to do the ability block because he doesn't have enough Masters of Evil friends to get it done. That's kind of why she's here, though. Because if we can ability block or stun Green Goblin, the rest of this fight should be pretty decent. All right, let's just jump into it. All right, for room number 4. Yeah, okay. All right, for room number 4, we're going to go into this with our Cabal and our Masters of Evil. We're kind of going all in on this one, but there's no Extreme X-Men, so we don't need the Masters of Evil somewhere else. So the game plan here is they're a lot bigger than us, and their gigantic lizard is really going to be an issue. But if we can stun lock their Green Goblin, I'm hoping that'll be enough that we can kind of just pick the rest of the team apart. We'll see how this does. It's about 700k punching up, so we'll have to just do the best we can here. I'll definitely give that game a download. So if you want to join my Discord or something, we can try and find a time and I'll at least give it a shot. I'm going to be level 1, obviously, but, you know, I'll try. Have to find a controller I can hook up. All right, so does this? It does. Okay, so first off, we're going to go with our Titania, doing her ultimate on Green Goblin, trying to get that ability block onto him, and then we're going to focus on probably taking out Lizard and just dealing with the rest of this team. But if we can keep their Green Goblin ability blocked or stun locked, that's going to help out immensely. We don't get it off onto him, unfortunately. That's going to be much tougher. If he does his ultimate here, could be in rough shape. We lost our Titania already, not great for us. But let's see, we can get rid of all of their positives here. I thought you could stun block them. I'm sure I've seen other people do it. I could be wrong on that. Now I'm just talking about the wrong things. All right, we're going to go with our ultimate here into the lizard because if we can get our... All right, so that got rid of their green goblin. So he's not stun blocked, but he's still dead. I'll take it. That's a win for us. We still have the taunt here, so we have to keep going into lizard. But honestly, not having a green goblin to deal with, and the lizard is gone. Oh my goodness. All right. Not what I thought this room was going to look like, but still working out the way that I was hoping that it would. So I will take it. We do have an ability blocked Kang, so we're not going to be getting his ultimate anytime soon, and he's dead, so there's that too. We are starting to fall apart a little more than I was hoping we would. I wanted to survive another turn with Iron Patriot, but here we are. If we can get the ultimate off, that should give us enough energy for our ultimate on Namor again, assuming he survives. Okay, Doc Ock is gone. There goes their healer. Namor's probably not going to make it, unfortunately. Let's go for Kraven. Okay, no, we're doing pretty well. Oh, he did survive long enough to get his ultimate off a second time. Is it enough? We miss the Spider Slayer, but he's the only person left on their team. It's coming down to a Lizard Spider Slayer fight. Oh, I don't have the confidence I want to have here. But even if we can just have to clean this room up, only having to clean up one member is not that bad. Could be a whole lot worse. And if we can manage to take him out, even better. All right. He's got the vulnerable on us. He's taking his extra turns. Looking iffy, but kind of favorable for us at the moment. And there it goes. Oh my goodness. All right. That was a closer fight than I thought it was going to be. But considering how much we're punching up, I will take it all day long. Let's just go. Is he immune from life charges? Team can't get ability blocked or vulnerable while Green Goblin has charges. Interesting. Okay, so maybe what I'm confusing there is maybe somebody brought in somebody who got rid of the charges and then ability blocked him, because I'm positive I've seen fights where you ability block Green Goblin and you're good to go. So they must have brought somebody in who could negate those charges or something. Or I mean, maybe I'm just completely wrong. That's definitely happened before. Ducked out for a bit. How did rooms 1 and 2 go? Beautifully. We have full cleared everything so far. We've lost a member here or there. But like room 1 worked so freaking good. I'm not going to lie. It worked way better than I thought it would. Room number 2 did well. We did lose Doctor Strange, but so be it. Kept the rest of the team alive. Room number 3 did very, very well. I didn't even see her die. She just wasn't there all of a sudden. But Old Man Logan died before he even got to take a turn. Bit more of a fight, but we're good here. And then we just got 5 and 6 left to go. So honestly, we're doing way better than yesterday. Hopefully we can actually manage to pull this one out because I'd love to keep working towards Diamond. I'll hop into Mongolia's Discord. I also have one that's active for games. Oh, you got your own Discord? Nice. Send me a link to that one if you don't mind. You can just hit ! Discord and join over there. Oh, and just because I have to say it a couple times, Facebook has changed their policy. I'd love to go back to be able to record on Facebook as well as Twitch as well as YouTube, but I need to have 100 followers on that Facebook page. So if anybody out there has not and is willing to, hit this link, give it a like. You can ignore it and never go to the webpage. That's fine, but I just need to get to 100 followers so I can start broadcasting over there again. That would be wonderful. Especially like it's more beneficial for the movie show than it is for this, but it's nice either way. Tangled is what we're going with here. We're going to go with Tangled, Nova, Omega Red, and something else. I think we had it saved somewhere. Probably not that. Appreciate you, Vral. There. So probably Tangled, Nova, Emma, and Omega Red, unless somebody has better options, in which case I'm all ears. Because these two definitely have attacks that can kill you where you can't revive. I'm almost positive he does as well. He's good for stealing Death Proof, and then she's just going to give us a bit of a speed burst. We do have Hive Mind and Apocalypse for the next room, so we could use Pegasus here if we really wanted to. I don't know that that's going to give us anything we really need or want here. Big Time Spider-Man is another option, as he does clear revive as well. He could potentially be subbed in instead of Emma, lose a little bit of speed, but get rid of the revive off of, let's say, Morgan Le Fay right off the bat. Not a worse way to go. Giving it disrupted to somebody could be really good. He's not a heavy hitter per se, but he does do good things for the team. I'm kind of talking myself into him over Emma right now. Yeah, I think I'm talking myself into that over Emma right now, because we're already going to go super fast with him to steal the death proof. I mean, it would be nice to get her to go quickly so that we can get the charges, but I think I'm okay with this. It does make it a bit of a punch down. Let's go with it. All right, for room number 5, we're going into their Darkhold team along with their Archangel. We're going to bring in a bunch of characters that can either clear revive or kill you where you can't revive from them. So we've got our Tangled Web team. He's going to be able to steal the death proof. We've got Big Time Spider-Man. He clears revives. Nova, he can kill you where you can't come back. And Omega Red, just for a little bit of extra beef. And I'm pretty sure he has an attack where you don't come back from it. I'm not 100% on that. I should probably go and check his kit. Why am I recording this? Why am I saying I don't know? All right, for room number 5, we're going into their Darkhold team along with Archangel. For this, we're going to bring in our Tangled Web, Nova, our Omega Red, and Big Time Spider-Man. Now, Big Time Spider-Man can clear a revive. 2099 can actually steal a death proof. Spider Weaver and Nova both have abilities to attack you where you can't come back from the dead, and Omega Red's going to add some extra heft to this team. This is a 300k punch down, which is kind of nice for us. Let's see how we do. The joys of being able to edit out when you don't like what you said. All right, so Big Time Spider-Man is going to take the revive off. I think Morgan Le Fay is probably one of the characters we're more scared of here, so let's get the revive off of her. Now we only have to kill her once. Sorry, moth in the room. We're going to go and take the death proof from Agatha, give that to our team, give us a bit of sustainability, which would be wonderful. And hopefully we can go a Spider Weaver in the very near future. There it is. Going to go for Morgan Le Fay. She's got the vulnerable on her, so we're going to get the second attack in, get our charges up so that we can survive a little bit longer. Even better, she's stunned, which is great for us. So let's start attacking Strange before he does his ultimate. Actually, you know what? No, let's just go hard into Morgan Le Fay. Oh, shoot, we got the threat on Wong. Okay, so unfortunately, we do have to deal with that first before we can do anything else. We got an ability block on a couple of our characters, which isn't great for us. This should stun him. Maybe do some damage to Agatha. A little bit, not a ton. He is still taunted, though, so we still have to attack him with the taunt, even though he's stunned. That's unfortunate for us. He doesn't have a revive on, though, so if we can get rid of him, we should be wonderful. He's getting real low there. He goes into hiding mode, but that burned all that time where Morgan Le Fay couldn't attack us back, so that's unfortunate. She still has the vulnerable on her, though, so we're going to go after her and see if we can get rid of her. She doesn't have the revive, so maybe we get lucky and just do enough damage. Giving the trauma, we should be able to give it to every, maybe not Strange. Yeah, Strange doesn't take it, but everybody else does well. And here we go. So if we can take out, not Strange, but maybe Morgan Le Fay here, it should kill her dead where she can't come back from the revive. Didn't matter because we didn't take her out, but we got rid of Morgan Le Fay, which is pretty darn good for us. So I'll take that all day long. We've still got all 5. They're down to 3. And quite frankly, the 3 they have are looking pretty wounded. So he's got an ability block on him. We're going to go after Doctor Strange, see if we can't remove him from the board. Wonderful. Oh my goodness. And it was with Spider Weaver, so he's not going to revive from that. That's the end of him. We do have our special backup. This will get rid of her revive right in time to kill her dead. Oh my goodness. This is going wonderfully. And that's all of that. We've got 1 room left to go. And if we can take that out, that's a full clear. That should be a really nice score at the end of the day. How you doing, Battle Fries? Good to see you. I hope the day finds you well. I hope your day is well as well, my friend. Glad you could make it in for a little bit. Sorry, I was just recording something there, so I couldn't really acknowledge you, but appreciate you, bud. All right. Goodness, we've already got a better score than we did yesterday, and we've still got one room to go. We're looking at Secret Defenders with a Dr. Doom. Now, we have used a lot of our heavy hitters. We do have our Apocalypse at the moment. We could bring in Kestrel, which would stop him from getting Doom bots. So, like, there's an option where we go Pegasus here. I think I like Hive Mind into this team just a little bit more. Draw them all together. Although, if we draw them all together, then Doom's going to take more damage. If we don't focus him, he will get his ultimate pretty quickly. So maybe we do have to focus on Doom at that point and just try and delete him as fast as possible. And if we can get him low really quickly, that'll actually give our team a speed up, which will give us a bonus there. That might be the way to go. Oh, it's tough. I am also, well, excellent. I got one of the Shuri offers. Did you, like, 5-star? Like, you went all in, or you just kind of got a little one? One of the orbs came with it with 80 shards. So I'm happily making progress with her. Nice job, Battle Fries. Good job, bud. It's not for me. This offer, I've decided I'm just going to pass on the whole thing and just collect them free to play like I normally do. But I mean, I have nothing against those who decide to spend on it. It's all about personal choice and doing what's right for you, right? So good on you. I hope that team serves you well. I hope I never run into you again with them. But other than that, I hope you do well. What do you think for this one? Do we go Hive Mind or do we go Pegasus? Apocalypse either way, but who do we bring in with Apocalypse? I normally like new warriors here. We use them somewhere else. Use them very efficiently somewhere else. Let's check out this team's sizes. So we've got 26 versus 25. Thank you kindly to each their own, and I hope you catch up with Illuminati and add them to your roster in your own time on your own terms. Appreciate you, bud. And that's what it's all about at the end of the day, right? I heard somebody, it might have been you actually, I heard somebody in somebody else's chat saying like they bought an offer and people were like getting pissed off at them. That's not okay. Even though I said in one of my videos, like, vote with your wallet if you don't like this, all I'm saying is if you don't like this, vote with your wallet. I'm not saying everybody needs to boycott it. Like, if people want to buy this offer, great. It keeps the game alive, and I like this game. I want this game to survive. So if people are spending money on it and like I can spend less, beautiful. That's absolutely a win-win for me. Honestly, you could just go with heavy hitters. I mean, okay, so if we went... I mean, that's not great, but not terrible. What else do you have available? We got lots. I don't understand the issue. Game has always been free to play, free to pay. There are things going on there, but I don't want to get into it. We're trying to stay positive today, and we're doing really well at Cosmic Crucible, so we're just going to stay here for now, but we can discuss it later if you care. What else we have? We've got the Bifrost team, we've got the Pegasus team, we've got the Hive Mind team, we've got Red Hulk, we've got some Kingpins, we got Undying, Death, I keep wanting to say Death Seed, Darkhold. I mean, we do have Death Seed, but they're much further down. We've got the... No. We've got Alpha Flight, but I'm not bringing them in. Zemo for a bit of speed. Oh, gotcha. Free to pay. Put Red Hulk in there for the rewinds and synergy. Who would you replace? Vol? My Red Hulk's not that big. I really stopped putting energy into him quite a while ago. I mean, 400k, I guess he's not small, but... Horseman, Kestrel, Lizard? So you'd put Morgan Le Fay here as well? Star Wars Galaxy Hero also just drew me back in, but that game is far less money intensive. Really? Okay. Or at least it feels that way. Stuff from the Ahsoka TV show is coming out, which is exciting. He speeds up APOC. Sorry, so do we want to go Morgan Le Fay over Void Knight? Is that what I'm hearing? Where is Morgan Le Fay? There we go. 350 versus his, like, 500 or something. Also got my second tune to June 19. Nice. Good job, bud. We are in Gear Dark Dimension 7, but just barely. We don't have Apocalypse there yet, which would help out with the first two nodes immensely, but he just refuses to get his gear, so it is what it is. Rooms are left to attack. This is it. This is the last room, and then we're done. So we can go all in on this room. Playing a lot more Star Wars than MSF these days. I mean, I hear a lot of people talking about quitting Marvel. I hope it's not true, but we'll see where the chips lay when everything's done, said and done. So, I think Morgan Le Fay being here as well would just obliterate. All right. I'll admit I haven't played with the Horsemen in Cosmic Crucible, so we shall see. It is a little bit of a punch up. It's not too much of one, but honestly, as long as our Apocalypse can goes, we might be in good shape. And then worst case scenario, we can always, like, we've got lots of teams left to come in with to clean up. So if we don't use Void Knight here, that actually leaves us with a Hive Mind for cleanup, which I don't hate. Sorry, I think you guys were on ads for a second there. My apologies. If we do go with this instead of Void Knight, that does leave us with a Hive Mind to clean up with, which I don't hate. So that could be okay. Someone say quit. Faust, yes. Faust just quit like in the last week or two. But that I don't feel that had nothing to do with Captain Britain. That was just, he was just done. I'm not quitting too much time invested over the years, and I run an alliance. Just don't see any reason to spend my free time not having fun. Hey, I can't argue with that. I can't argue with that. All right, so this is what we're running with, I think. All right, room number 6. We made it to the very end. Can we get the full clear in? That would be wonderful. That'd be a really good score. We're going to go with our Horseman and Apocalypse, as well as Lizard and Kestrel, into their Secret Defenders with Doctor Doom. I don't have a whole lot to say about this. Pretty much we're just going to play the Doctor Doom game, just try and get him... Sorry, Doctor Doom. We're going to play the Apocalypse game, try and get him to go as fast as possible, get his ultimate off, just try and wipe their team. We're probably going to go all in on Doctor Doom and just... Are we going to go all in on Doctor Doom? How fast can we kill him? Because if we can get rid of him, that's going to be significant. But if we only tickle him a little bit, that's going to be bad. He's pretty... I mean, he's relatively small compared to the rest of the team. Morgan Le Fay, Kestrel, Apoc, Rolk, Lizard, Skirm on Lizard if you have... Skirmisher on Lizard? I mean, we go down a little bit, but I mean, we can do it. MLF should ability block Doom. Can you, what? Can you back up so we can see position? Like, go back here? There's your position. And then I go off screen so you can't see it anymore. Let me just, give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. There we go. If we're going to go for the full win, let's make sure we get the full win. I've just been recording this entire time. There's so much I'm going to have to edit out of this. I keep forgetting. Oh, well. All right, so here's the position of the team, what we're looking at. Morgan Le Fay should ability block Doom. You, and you. Okay, we're going to put you way over there and switch those two. Sorry, you're good. Lizard should clear all positives. Rolt can rewind. Secret Defenders on left. Ability block Doom, and then APOC wins. All right. All right, room number 6. We're going to run with our... I lost the name of them. Horsemen. All right, room number 6. We're going to run with our Horsemen led by Apocalypse. We've also got Kestrel and Lizard here just to help clean up a little bit. We're going into their Secret Defenders with Doom. Game plan here is to ability block Morgan Le Fay, ability block Dr. Doom, and just kind of wipe this team out. Let's see if we can make it happen. I realize I just... whatever. Clear pauses. Rolt can rewind. Secret Defenders left. Ability block Doom, and then APOC wins. Yep. Oh, that's interesting. All right, so we're going to go with our ultimate on Lizard and try and get rid of some of these defense ups, if nothing else. And if we can get rid of her death proofs, that would be absolutely amazing. But I don't think... It did! It actually cleared all the death proofs, which is great for us. We didn't get rid of the defense up on Hard Light, but so be it. I will take the fact that we only have to kill her once pretty happily. Let's go. We're going to go with... Clear immunity, apply disruption, and slow to the primary targets. Trauma and ability block. There we go. Okay. Wait a second. 12 controller enemies. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Got lost in my own head there for a second. We're going to go with our ultimate here, which should give the ability block to Dr. Doom, which it did. I love it. We're going to slow this guy down. We're going to hit Robbie as hard as we can. Rewind that half the board a little bit. She's actually taking quite a bit of damage, which I absolutely love. We're going to go into Robbie here because he's got the vulnerable, get a couple of hits on him, should wipe him out. I can't imagine she's going to survive this either. Wow, she actually... No, there she goes. I was going to say, like, I'm a little bit surprised there. So be it. He's stunned. We're actually going to take out Dr. Doom before he has a chance to do anything stupid. So let's just make sure he goes dead. And now the rest of the team, I feel like we're in really solid shape for. We're going to keep going into Robbie because he is the biggest threat over here. Actually, we're going to pull him back with this. That should get rid of the Robbie and do some damage to this Hard Light, which is nice. And now we're just kind of going to wipe up and clean the rest of this up and see how great our score is because we did pretty phenomenal English. Because we did pretty phenomenally against this roster. I have to thank chat immensely for helping me out with some of these things. I never in my life would have thought to use Star-Lord. Let's see what our score is and if we won right after this. Easy W. Yeah, that actually worked out beautifully. $50,137. I gotta say, that's one of the better scores I've had in a while. Has he played yet? Nothing. Cool. Sometimes it happens if we go back. Nope, we don't know what his score is, so we have a phenomenal score, and he hasn't even played yet. I guess you'll just have to tune in tomorrow to see if we won today, and if we can go 2-1 this week. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, guys, today. I really appreciate it. We hang out live over at twitch.tv/themonshuli. Wow. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, guys. English. Holy fuck, guy. English. Sorry for the swearing. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, guys. We made it through the entire show. Cannot do the outro to save my life. Cool. Welcome to the Mongoolie Show, everybody. Like and subscribe. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. We recorded this live over at twitch.tv/themongooley show. So head over there and give it a follow if you want to participate in the conversation. You can also like and subscribe to this video right here that you're watching on YouTube if you want more great content like this. Until next time, Commanders, I hope you're safe. I hope you're well. Good luck to you. Brutal. Holy cow. We got there. It's fine. It's all fine. Please put this after the video as bloopers. We might have to. That was rough. All right, 4 hours left. He's got to get all of his attacks in. Let's see if he can beat 50,000. I hope he can't. He didn't even like play much last time. Like for people who weren't here at the very beginning, he's only got a score of 16,000 from round 1, so he either gave up or got destroyed. But like we didn't see his Super Scroll, we didn't see his Apocalypse, we didn't see his Black Knight, we didn't see his Wolverine. Like he should have significant things on offense. So he should do well, but like he still has to participate. Like otherwise auto win. All right, now that we know that you're only going to get the stuff I need from the one orb, it's far less likely we're going to get our Apocalypse anytime soon, but let's give it a shot. Oh, we got one! Slightly closer to our goal. I'll take it. Nothing we need. Nothing we need. Cool. Our gear, oh wait, our Gear 19 APOC is just killing me. Like he just refuses to cross that finish line. Five more to go. We're going to be in city by the time he gets there. Subscribe to the Mongoolie Show or else. Felt that in my soul. Reminds me of recording my school projects. Back-to-back days, I put up 50,170 somethings. Nicely done. No. Let's do a really quick Dark Dimension 7 and then we'll get out of here. See who's live. We'll jump over to their stream. We are doing our first attack, I want to say, into node number 2. Oh, there's 3 nodes before you need to get to city. All right, well, maybe we will have an Apocalypse in time. We shall see. All right, so not the ideal team. Again, we want Apocalypse in this position, but so be it. Not a bad team, per se. Let's see if we can manage to not get wiped in 10 seconds. If you're hanging out and you haven't already, please feel free to hit that follow button. It does help out quite a bit. And if you are an Amazon Prime subscriber, you do have a Twitch Prime subscription you can give away for free. You do not have to use it here at the Mongoolie Show. You can use it anywhere you want. Just make sure you're using it on a monthly basis. Strategist, how are you doing, bud? Haven't seen you in a minute. How are you enjoying retirement? All right. Who are you? 29.9. Okay. I need 35 Cytoplasm Mutant for my APOC to be done. Old Man Logan is worth the wait for on APOC, though. All right. Let's just ultimate this. Or actually, do we want to ability block her? If we can get the ability block on her, she won't get the charges. The charges aren't as impactful in this as they are in other game modes, but they are still pretty strong. I'm loving my free time in the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy 14. Oh no, you just trade one addiction for another. With an expanded free trial, which you can play through the entirety of our realm is born in the... Are you paid by Final Fantasy 14? What's going on here? And the award-winning Heavensward Stormblood expansion up to level 70 for free with no restriction on playtime. No, I've had an addiction. Had a 14 addiction for a decade. Fair enough. I never got into that one. I played Final Fantasy, but I've never played that one. All right, we're going to ability block the rogue just so she doesn't go crazy. Disrupted over there to Spider Weaver. So like you're gone, right? Like you're like uninstalled, not coming back. Like you're not just taking a break. Like you are out. All right, Robbie went down. That was pretty predictable. This comment sponsored by Square Enix. Pretty much. Pretty much. Let's go for it. Your account is 11 days not logged in. Wow, good for you, bud. We got 2 people in the chat then who have recently given up on Marvel Strike Force but are still hanging out. You still playing much Helldivers, Strategist? Oof, Old Man Logan gone. We were just looking at a game called The First Descendant a minute ago. Looked kind of fun. Haven't given it a shot yet, but think we're going to give that a try. Have you heard about that one? Do we hold off on the ultimate since we're going to die any second now anyways and just kind of basic this and build up energy for later? Not with Dawn Trail for 14 out, yes, but I'm done with the content. Skim this trailer, looks interesting. Yeah, that's pretty much exactly where we're at. Gonna give it a shot, download it, try it out, see how we do. A couple people in chat were talking about it, so I was curious. All right, we do still have a Super Skrull alive here. For some reason, I thought that was Big Time Spider-Man. That's why I thought we were going to get wiped any second. We're still going to die soon, don't get me wrong, but might be worth it to try and take at least one of their characters out before we go. If we can take that rogue out, I'd be pretty happy about it. I don't know that it's going to happen, but... Nope, it's definitely not. Big Time took us out. Wow. All right. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to jump over to T-Dub. He's absolutely phenomenal. You'll have a good time hanging out over there. He's got a very good energy. So go, make sure you give him a like, a subscribe, say hello over there. Like and subscribe? Yeah. A follow and a subscribe. And if you enjoyed this, give a follow over here. Until tomorrow, you guys have a great day. Bye!